Mommy, for the boys, remember, God put you in charge. For the boys, soon as they reach certain age, 11, 10, you never let your boys put his hands on you. Don't let him play with you and hit you, mommy. Because once that boy play and hit you, or on the street, he want to hit you, and he want to think it's okay, and the next thing he want to slap you. And it's too late. I'm telling you right now, yesterday, my daughter was in the room. I tell her to do, she's 2. I tell her to do something, she look at me and she kicked me. This little girl at the age of 2, I said, clean up. And she looked at me and she said, Daddy, no. I said, clean up, baby, you know Daddy love you. No. I said, clean up. I'm going to give you some slushy. Now I want to slush it. Then she looked, I said, you better clean up right when you get time. No! And then she go like this and kick me. What can I do as a father?
Tell us what you did.
What can I do? I know the church here, you all laugh. I said, oh, it's so cute. That's a warning sign. That ain't cute. No. I look at her, and I look at her, and I dropped a little past her like 4 minutes, and I said, no, this is Daddy. And I look at her and I said, come here, young lady. And I picked her up, and I said, this is Daddy. You never hit Daddy. Sit! Go sit down. Daddy, I'm sorry, Daddy, I love you. I said, yes, but still, sit there. There are rules that I have to enforce, and there are rules that you and I, because God said would have a thing on your control, not the children. Give God some praise, somebody. Something went wrong. Turn with me, please. The same book. Look at Genesis 6, 1 and 2. Genesis 6, 1 and 2. I'm teaching y'all something today. Praise the Lord. Is it in the same book? It does go 5 page over. Just 5 page over you go. Genesis 6, and look at verse 1 and 2. NIV. All right. So now everything was good, right? So it's saying in 1 that God blessed them, right, Pastor? It said God blessed them and told them to be fruitful. I mean, so you see, there was a blessing, so everything started good. So God blessed them, right? And when God blessed them, say, have fruit, right? So now, as we go on now, something went wrong through the process. And sometimes when God give us things, sometimes we can start out good, and then we mess it up in the process. We take our eyes off God. And because we take our eyes off God, we mess a lot of things up. And Genesis 6, 1 and 2, it said, when human being, NIV, it said, when human being, oh Lord, oh God. Here, wait, what it said? When it said, when human being what? What it said? When they increase, say increase. Look at it, say increase. You see, that's the thing that happen with us. Sometimes we get increase in things. And we change. It said when human beings increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born to them. We're getting somewhere now? Yeah, that's where I'm going now. So he said when human being was increased now, so what happened now, as they start now, let me tell you about the earth today. Man, let me talk about you for a minute. It's just like you now. You're a young lady, grew up. These are what, your daughters? Listen here, your daughters, right? I'm trying to use it. But now you live in a neighborhood, single, live in a neighborhood. Then now you increase in numbers. And then as a number now, these are 3 young girls, 4 young girls, 5 young girls. These are yours. And then as an increase in number now, here come the neighbor, all of a sudden now start to look and your girls them. And from a certain age, they start to look at those girls because they increase in numbers. And they start to pick them one by one. And they start to look. So we have to be very careful when it turns to young ladies. Don't take it light and overlook it. Because that is what men do. Not even what men, that's what boys do. Because real men, when a girl, a teenager, a real man will look at that girl as their daughters. But now, as they grow, the Bible said, no, as they grow in numbers. Who grow in numbers? Who said? It said, now has the daughters were born to them. So verse 2 now said, the Son of God saw, listen good now, the Son of God saw the daughter of human were beautiful. So you see, we're getting somewhere now, right? And what they do? Right. What they do, say like you know what it says in your Bible. Right. You act like you're scared, it's in your Bible. And then what? And they married. Yes. Many of them they chose. They married. I know what y'all say, what's going on? I know some of you might say, what on now? Okay, number one, these daughters were born to who? Men. Right? Right. So there's two things going on right here. It's two generations we're looking at. I'm afraid I can teach you something. It's two generations you're looking at right now. One generation over here and one generation over here. Right? So this the first generation was a daughter. These are the daughter generation. These generation are daughters. This generation over here is the Son of God generation. So this generation over here is the Son of God. They're looking over there. And they say, these are the Son of God. They say, oh, they are beautiful. And because they have the authority, right? They have the authority, they come over. The daughter, they come over because they have the authority, and they come over and they pick who they want to marry. And they marry them. And sometimes what we do as human beings, we marry people to justify, but we are the opposite. Because you're married to the person, do God justify in God? But sometimes I'm in church, let me just marry her. You know what I'm saying? You just get it over with. I'll make it look good. Yeah. But God not telling you to marry somebody to make it look good. Yep. God is saying to you and I today, we must marry someone for the right reason. You must marry someone not because you feel guilty or not because you're trying. No, you must marry someone because you love that person. Married is somebody that I love. I'm not supposed to marry you if I don't love you because you have something. My job is I'm supposed to marry you because I'm in love with you. I'm supposed to marry you because I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm supposed to marry to you because I know when you're sick I still want to be there. I'm supposed to marry to you when I know that you're dead or anything. I'm not going to run away. I want to be there with you through sickness, hurt, and death, through darkness, through hell. I want to be there with you. And that's why today marriage not work out the way it's supposed to work out, because we're not married for the right reason. We made the commitment, but when we made the commitment, as hell broke loose, the men always took off. I don't care if you're married and your man been in prison and your husband been in prison, still be faithful. Yes. I don't care if he's sick, whatever the situation is, you must still be faithful because you make a commitment. So they come over now, and the Son of God come over. Who's the Son of God? Jesus. It said, the Son of God saw that the children, that the women were beautiful, and they married him. He is a Son of God, right? The pastor is a Son of God. He said the Son of God. So all who accept Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior, who have, that's why they say Son of Man, Man of God. You are a Son of God. So it's just like if the pastor do something that he's not supposed to do because he have the authority. No, that is a curse. That is not something that the pastor is supposed to do. Just because you're into a church and you have the authority. You know, God didn't give me the authority to marry to 5, 6, and 9 person in the church. God didn't give me the authority to take your money. God didn't give me the authority of the pastor to mislead. God gave me the the authority and the anointing to teach you the right thing so you can have a relationship with God. That is the authority that you have as a pastor, to teach God, people, the right thing so they can be part of the kingdom building. So now it's the Son of Man. The Son of Man were the godly descendant of who? Who was the third child? Seth. The Son of God was the descendant of Seth. Of Seth. Of Seth. That Seth is the third. He is the third one. He is the third son of who? He is the third son of who? Anybody know? He is the third son of, go back in the garden, of Adam and Eve. He is the third son of Adam and Eve. That was their third child, their third boy. And he was his descender. His descender was the godly descender. Check this out now. And the ungodly woman, was the descender of who? See, I'm teaching you something right now. So remember that this was a godly. Over here, the woman that was beautiful was the ungodly woman. The ungodly woman was the descendant of Cain. What happened? Cain killed who?
Abel.
Exactly. You got it now? So that's what happened now. So what happened now? You over here not supposed to go over there. You are a son of God, but because you're a son of God is unclean. They look good, but you must not touch them. Sometimes things look good, but it looks good on the outside, but the inside is messed up. Yeah. And what we have to understand as women and men of God is not everything that God wants you to touch, and not everything that God wants you to bring into your life. Because sometimes we can bring the wrong person in our life, and the wrong man or the wrong woman or the wrong friend will bring the life, mess everything up. Yeah. You're doing good, things going right for you, but you want to bring the wrong person with all these baggage, with all these spirit, and you bring him into your life. Yeah. And because you bring him into your life now, you say, God bless me. But what happened now? God didn't bless you. You just pick up a curse. Because you have to understand, when God bless you, you seek it through God. So you don't just go and try to justify something because you feel lonely. It's okay to be lonely, because sometimes God wants you to be lonely, because when you be lonely sometimes, God get a chance to talk to you. When you be lonely sometimes, God get a chance to minister to you. When you be lonely sometimes, God get a time to have an intimate relationship with you. When you're lonely sometimes, God show you vision and He show you wonder. But because God wants you to be lonely, but no, I'm a human being. I'm not supposed to be lonely. But what God is doing now, God allows you to be lonely because God has the right person at the right time, at the right place for you. But in your loneliness, you got to just have faith in God. And in loneliness, you got to continue to praise God. In your loneliness, continue to glorify God. And most of all, have patience in your loneliness. And trust God that He will come through for you.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Give God some praise.
Amen. Yes.
You see, Genesis 4:25. I want to back up what I just said about the third son, because I want to show you. Look at Genesis. I said that was what, the third son, right? I want to back it up and then you see that for yourself. So when somebody asks you, it's not something that you guess. It's in Scripture. So Genesis 4, and look at verse 25. And Abram and Adam and Eve, right? Adam and his wife, right? If you notice, he said Adam and his wife, so God showed that they were married. Adam and his wife have another son. Right?
Yeah.
She said, God have given me a son for replacement of who? You see? So right there, right? Right there where it show you right there now. You see? Right there? You see, she recognized just because in your life you might lose something, and just because you lost something, you lost your husband, you lost your children, I know it's hurt, but all through it now, you cry for a minute. That means you turn caterpillar for a minute, but now you got to turn the caterpillar into butterfly. You got to just because they lost a good son. But when they lost the son, later on, at the right time, God come around and bless her back. Because once you lost something, you lost something sometime for God to manifest into your life. And sometimes you lost something because God had to remove it to bless you. And what happened now, in the end, God has blessed her back with a son. So I'm just stopping by to tell you and you, whatever you're going through, whatever you lost, whatever your situation, whatever your circumstance, trust God. God has something better to replace it. The job, the car, whatever it is, God has something better to replace it if you just trust in God. The crown of God work will replace. I want to close with this by saying, when God have make you, God have a crown working in your favor. God have a crown to heal the broken heart. God have a crown to turn things around in your favor. God have a crown to heal the sick. God have a crown to set the captive free. God have a crown to turn your house around. God have a crown just for you to give you favor. Can I ask you, if you believe that God have a crown just for you, can you just hold your hand and just wave it? And look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm walking in my crown today. In my crown of blessing. In my crown of anointing. Just hold your neighbor's hand. Say, neighbor, can I just hold your hand for a minute? Just hold your neighbor's hand. Just hold your neighbor's hand. I said, neighbor, can I pray for you? Say, neighbor, can I pray with you? Say, neighbor, I love you. Say, neighbor, God have a crown for you. Say, neighbor, look at your neighbor. Don't look at me. Look at your neighbor. Look at your neighbor. I said, neighbor, you are blessed. Father bless. His name is Jesus. He loves you. He cares for you. He never leave you. He never forsake you. Stand on your feet, baby. Stand on your feet. Stand on your feet. Stand on your feet. Stand on your feet real quick. Stand on your feet real quick. I'll say this in closing. My beloved, I didn't get all the way done that message. I want to give it the end, but next time when I preach, I give it the end. At the end, God is going to turn things around in the end. I just want to give you and see where you're coming from. That will last away, but the last away, God has something special for you and you. You're going through something, right? It's okay. We're all going through it. We're all broken on. We're all disappointed. We're all praying. We're all just hurt. I must tell you, welcome to the is getting ready to replace it. Whatever you're going through, God will bless it through your name on it. All I want to tell you, I want to ask you to please, my brothers and my sister, don't give up on God. God didn't bring us this far to leave us. God didn't bring us this far to forsake us. God just wants you to hold on. Just hold on and down. It looks bad, but I'm asking you, please, just trust God. Just trust God. Just trust God through the process. All I'm asking, young people, trust God. It is your responsibility when you go to school, do the right thing. No makeup and all those things that Pastor want to check at you now. You might see me pop by your school. You see you laughing? I'm going to pop by your school. You don't even know. I'm going to pop by your school. We want to sign up list. Be at your school. Check you out sometime. I'm the pastor. The way of the cross church. I come to check out my girls there. But the boys are not. And the same thing. Hold somebody by their hand real quick. I'm going to pray for you real quick. Let me pray for you real quick. Hold somebody. I'm going to pray a miracle in your life real quick. Hold somebody. Hold somebody. Hold somebody. Hold somebody. Pray a miracle real quick. Turn towards the pastor. Dear Heavenly Father, mighty God, we have read, Father God, how you have blessed us in Genesis. And Father God, as we come down in Genesis, Lord, we have seen how we have met